Most people, when they hear the word detachment, look at it as a form of being emotionally unavailable. I look at it to be very liberating. Being detached, to me, it allows one to experience freedom and not being a slave to your emotions. And detachment is a way of controlling your emotions. But we're going to talk about it some more right after the intro. Some people arrive at the point of detachment mostly due to trauma. I found detachment as a result of life traumas. Although detachment may seem like a counterintuitive thing, it could benefit a person greatly. Detachment allows for you to let go of control, remove all attachments, expectations, and release the need to force situation. You must be very aware of your triggers and your tolerance levels. A part of me detaching, I was able to let go of a lot of things. And some of those things that I let go when it comes to detachment, I stopped forcing relationships that don't work. Relationships, whether they were intimate or platonic. I detached from forcing people to grow or to change to meet my expectations or standards. Rather, I let people be who they are, or I let them go. I release the expectations of people due to their titles or the roles they play in life. I let go of social constructs and form. I'm not doing stuff just for the trends. I'm not doing stuff just because everybody else doing it or anything like that, or everybody wearing this brand, or everybody goes to this place. I ain't never been the kind of person to follow the crowd. I let go of traditional concepts, even in the sense of religion. Okay. I'm no longer a religious person, but I am a spiritual person. I believe that there's a higher power. I believe that we're all energy, and I believe we all have a purpose. But I don't buy into the concept of religion anymore. I still utilize certain religions and philosophies to help navigate myself through life. But I'm not attached to things so much to the point where I'm closed-minded or I'm not open-minded. I'm still open to learning, receiving new information, and evolving as a person. I'm also no longer attached to perfectionism. Okay. There was a point in time I wanted everything to be perfect, just like my videos or my podcast. It got to be perfect. And I had to let go of that and just start and just put the work out there and just be myself and put the work out there and evolve and grow in time. And if y'all stick along long enough, you'll get to see how I evolve, how the quality evolves, how the podcast evolve, all of those kind of things. I also detach from what I see in other people, but if they don't want it for themselves, I'm not finna push nobody. Even if I see your full potential or I see what you could be if you just put in the work, but if I see that's not something you want to do, and once I realize that's not what you want to do, that you lack motivation or you lack drive or you lack follow through or whatever the case may be, I'm no longer attached to pushing someone to want more for themselves. I'm detached from that. I'm just letting people be who they are. When people show you who they are, believe them. Don't try to change them. Don't be attached to the potential or what you see in people. I have detached from that. I have detached from having expectations from people, or also projecting on the people, or I would do this, so I expect for you to do this. Stop. Everybody's their own person, and just because you do something, that don't mean somebody else gonna do it, and you shouldn't expect it. If you're able to get it, that would be nice. But in most cases, when you have those kind of expectations, you're going to be disappointed. When you detach from the expectation of a person because you gave them a gift, now you're expecting them to give you a gift. Give the gift and don't detach from it. Like, you gave it out the kindness of your heart. Unless you gave it with the mindset to receive something in return, let it go. And if that person does something for you, great. If they don't even feel no kind of way about it. Like, for real, like, detach from it completely. I gotta say this. The feeling of not being emotionally involved in something or someone where it triggers an emotional reaction is a very, very liberating thing. By detaching, I can adjust the level of emotional investment that I place in someone or into something. The whole purpose of implementing detachment in your life is to regain control over your emotions and your reactions. Sometimes a lot of us will say or feel like we can't help how we feel. How you feel is a choice. Whether you believe that or not, how you feel is a choice. So no matter what the circumstance or the situation is, and also the reaction you have is also your choice. When a person feels a negative emotion, it's because a person feels something went against their belief system. Like, if you don't believe in cheating and you get cheated on, you have an emotional reaction to the cheating because you don't believe in cheating. So you feel violated when someone cheated on you because you feel like you didn't, because that's not what you do. But the truth of the matter is that person is their own person. It's their own person. Now, if a person told you they're not a cheater and then you're in a relationship with them and then they turn around and cheat, then they lied to you. So that's the betrayal, and I can understand emotional reaction. But to even have the expectation, to me, if I had the mentality like, shit, anything can happen. Anybody can cheat. Even the most faithfulest person, time, space, and opportunity, and they might fold. So knowing people give into the temptations, knowing some people are weak, knowing that if the diamond looks shiny enough in certain people's eyes, they're going to bite, knowing that it's a possibility, that should allow you to detach from the expectation of thinking that this person won't cheat on you. So you have to detach from that. If you can detach more emotionally and look at things in a more rational and logical lens, you'll be more capable of handling the situations with more clarity and control. You understand what I'm saying? So that way you don't just have emotional reactions. Because a lot of people, like when people have road rage in the street or things like that, it's an emotional reaction. Running away isn't the answer either. But knowing when to exit a room or when to exit an argument or a situation or a relationship or a friendship can help you in managing your emotions and your reactions. Detaching from people that are emotionally triggering requires inner work daily, because there's always something in life or someone who's going to want to press your buttons or want to test you. And that requires a lot of self-control. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of times when people do react, yeah, we're going to react and we're going to fight for our respect. But how you go about that is also a choice. And if you're able to do it in a logical way, a rational way, and not in an emotional way, you probably get a better outcome. Because if you just react to someone's disrespect or something, then you might end up finding yourself in jail or in a situation that, like, damn, like, you didn't even deserve that, or you do wish that that didn't even happen, or you wish that you didn't react to that, and you allowed someone to have that much control and power over you to get you to come out your comfort zone, and now you sitting in a fucking cell. You got to set boundaries. By setting boundaries, what you're doing is you're managing your personal investment in people. Takeaways: letting go of control allows you to regain control. Letting go of control allows you to gain control. You do what you can do and you let God take care of the rest. That's it. Don't project on the people. Don't put people on a pedestal. We all human. I don't care if they're a celebrity. I don't care if they're a doctor. I don't care if they're a pastor. I don't care what their title is or their role in this life is. They're still human. And we see people with celebrities, pastors, we see people fall all the time. We see people make mistakes. We see people have scandals. We see people come out the closet. We see all kind of stuff. Okay, so and a lot of that people go crazy because those titles and those things are held to a certain expectation, and people being human, 9 times out of 10 they're gonna disappoint. They're gonna disappoint, and that's because people have certain expectations of people in certain roles and positions. I look at everybody the same. I look at everybody's human and everybody's capable of whatever. And the truth of the matter is, you do not know a person intimately. You don't know all their secrets. You don't know all they likes, all they wants, everything. Sometimes just the spouse don't even know. Okay? So I say, don't put shit past nobody. Don't put shit past nobody, and don't think that you can't be the one or it can't happen to you. Detach from all of that. Detach from all of that. And live your life the way that you want to live your life. And detach from a lot of the bullshit, and you will find that you will be more present. You will be more, your emotions will be more leveled, and you'll find yourself being more stoic and more calm as a person. This is your boy Cash. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please give me a follow, give me a like, and remember, it makes sense to change. Peace.